Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday. Heading to... I got some stuff I gotta run and do quick, and then heading to the college to start on the Nova. If I seem just a tad bit not with it, it's kind of because I am behind on videos. I was completely done editing the video from the slot car race back on May 4th. And my computer glitched, kicked me out of the editing service, so I lost probably half of what I edited. Thankfully, I didn't lose the video altogether. I just got to go back in there and start from where it was saved and carry on with editing again. So I learned my lesson. I need to save my video about every hour while I'm editing, so I don't have to go through this. But so yeah, I'm clear back to May 4th on video, so I'm behind a little bit. I'm going to be behind even more after today. So yeah, I'm not quite with it just yet, but we'll wake up by the time class starts and carry on, you know. That's what we do. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. I'm going to go take care of the stuff I got to take care of. And then I'll meet you guys back up when we are at the college. So see you in a bit. On to the next.
What the fuck? That's what everybody says when they find out I grind out to, you'll never guess. Very fucking scary hard shit. I mean, heavy.
Figured because I was down here. Got a question for you. Does it feel like there's a ledge right there just because of that dip? Or do we need to sand on it a little bit more? Well, no, but I need it. The only reason it feels like that's in that low spot. Yeah. You're not even really sure. I know, but I still want
Fucking stop, that goes kick it enough. And I won't conform to the norm. I was born poor, but not war-torn. Now look, I'm really just a lover. So never judge a motherfucking book by its motherfucking cover. And if you don't know, well, here's the sitch. I'm just a smart-ass middle-class metalhead. Bitch! Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. I like to cuss like I was raised in a barn. Fuck shit, piss, cock, titties, and darn. I'm not just heartless darkness and a narcissist narcissist. I harness charming smartness and a disarming sharpness, bitch. I'm harmless, I wouldn't hurt a fly, but you fuck with my friends and you're gonna fucking And if you don't know, well, here's the sitch. I'm just your friendly neighborhood metalhead, bitch.
No, it doesn't. Unless you don't make good contact, it doesn't spark at all. It just smokes.
Here, just do that one. If you got no, no, this is, if you got it.
Well, I don't think we got it. Yeah, we have to. Well, it didn't do as good as it.
Yeah.
But like, you have to clean it up. That's the only thing.
On
It
both
necessarily
sides.
sucks, but on both sides you have to clean it up. So like, if you're putting a quarter on, obviously you fit a quarter, you get everything right, and then you pull it off and do your corrosion protection or whatever behind it, and then you put your quarter on. So when you go to pull it off and you clean up your both sides, while you have it off, and then put it on before you start welding. It's all on your prep before then. It pushes the steel together. Yeah, it'll push the steel together. And you've got a gauge right here that tells you how much pressure you're pushing. It'll bring it together some, but you don't want to rely on the tool to do your job. It's just like it's being built in a factory.
Yeah.
That's in fact, you only got a robot running it.
Yeah, not a red.
Not a ray, it's a robot.
There you go. Crazy the technology is like that. It looks like a regular. And just think, think 100 years ago, what did we have 100 years ago? Not very much. How far have we come in 100 years?
Okay, everybody. Another class down. So I'm going to go home and work on some videos that hopefully they have to be before this one comes out, just to keep things in order. So I'm going to go do that. I got a few things I got to do before I go and do that. I know this video is probably pretty boring. I tried to keep it as short as I could just because there wasn't a whole lot going on. My brother wasn't in class today. He had some stuff he had to go do today. So I just plugged away with stuff that I knew what to do, how to do it, and we'll try and hit her hard next weekend. So I appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next time. On to the next. Good morning, everybody. You know what day it is. Nova Saturday. We're going to be heading back to the college, doing some more work on the Nova. And getting stuff done. We're gonna have to do some scraping of some seam sealer and everything today. We're about to the point where we need the door seals and trunk seal. Hopefully they came in. I know the door seals ain't gonna be in yet. But hopefully the trunk seal came in, so Joe can start gapping on that, but we'll see what happens. We're gonna try and make some leeway, get some shit done. I'm hoping you guys are enjoying the videos. I don't get any feedback from anything really, unless it's somebody just being a little cocky. But I don't mind that either. I don't mind anybody being cocky. I'm the same way. But you need to realize I have never gotten as far into working on a car as I have the Nova. I don't have any experience in what I'm doing. So anybody that's watching my video, hasn't watched any of my other videos, don't know that this is the first car I have ever gotten this deep into. I've helped my brother do bits and pieces of stuff. He's got 20 plus years of experience in the automotive, auto body world. So I'm glad he is helping me out with this project, because I have no idea what I'm doing. So yeah, rambling again. If you haven't watched any of my other videos, please do. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. Because I know it's probably hard to believe by watching my other videos, but just working on my car is not all that I want to record. I have other stuff I want to record too. I just don't have the time or the means to do any of that just yet, but I'm trying. I'm trying to get different content on here besides just me fumbling through working on my car. So I got some stuff I got to take care of, so I'll be seeing you guys at the college. On to the next.
Fucking shit up over there or what? You fucking shit up over there or what? I'm pretty good at it. Just a tickle snug,
I love the seal too.
Yeah, around.
rattle from when I got my I got a piece of that in my car. It gets this thing. Well, we're not loud off. Take a chance of breaking one? What do we need? Just quarter-inch bolts, probably? They'll just cruise through though, won't they? They ain't going to stop.
Yeah, they're not stopping. Yeah, it cracks me up that group up in Randolph.
Yeah.
They were all pitching. Remember we got that group never comes up the northeastern route. It's always around North Platte and Orange.
Yeah. And they do a lot out there.
But, well, that's where they're all from that organized it.
Yeah.
So then they quit going down to it. They started their own.
Yep.
Here they are up here in the northeastern
Fucking ran off the lane.
They're not there to help them.
Really?
Yeah. Whatever. They go too fast for my cars.
Do they?
Well, you get in the back and you end up with this slinky.
Oh, I did that.
Yeah.
I went on it in 2002. Put the money? Yep. And that's what the problem was. Well, my car did good. Before I started really fucking with it, so I had the aluminum intake. No.
Yeah, because you put the can and everything in it.
No, not when I went on tour. I put the exhaust on it. It was still 2-barrel with exhaust manifold, open dip with 73 gears. I think I love the
I
high.
was gonna say that thing would have cruised great.
Yeah, it wasn't even starting to get wound up at 80. You know, that 3-speed automatic in it. I think 80 mile an hour was 2,400 RPM or some shit. It just. I think I got, if I remember right, I was getting like 26, 27 miles per gallon with that small block. That really on it.
Amazing.
Yeah, but I put exhaust on it. The exhaust was on it, is what I put on there. But it just put the manifold, and it was fucking drone in the car real bad. So you were good up to about 55, and you were good after about 70. Between 55 and 70, it was drone in the car. I put fucking headers on it, and the drone went away.
Really?
Yep. Just gets the exhaust out quicker. So then I did a cam and didn't take fucking fuel mileage up. I think it was still getting 18. Put 373 gears with the Fozzie in it. It made a lot more fun car, but God, that thing had legs for days when I had the 273 gear. 273 gear with a 275, 60, 15 tire. That thing just long legged. But you couldn't get it to do a burnout even being one legged.
Yeah, but
It was a fun time.
You get in the back of that line.
It does. Speed up and then slow down. And then
Yeah.
speed up and then slow down.
You're constant.
I got behind. We went through one town and we got way behind. And April was who was with me because we had just got married. So we got married in May and went on tour to Nebraska. Somebody's wise decision of not taking her on a honeymoon. Somehow she's been there. So we go on this. We've been together for a while, but let's test the relationship and let's drive 1,000 miles in 3 days in a car with no air conditioning. Yeah, right after you get married.
In June.
In June. So, we got behind in this one town because there were people fucking around. You just couldn't get through town. Town was really congested. The people along the road wouldn't let you through. The gas stations were full, and I didn't need gas. We were in line with people to do. We were on the highway. We got so far behind, I couldn't see anybody ahead of you. Well, back then, most people didn't have cell phones. I didn't have one. You had a map. You knew the next town because it was printed out on a piece of paper. So I hit the fucking loud pedal and I told her, I don't know how fast this car will go. But with those gears, it's going to be a lot. And Robert goes to 120 and we were on like almost straight down past 120. I don't know how fast it was. We caught him pretty quick though. He says, how fast are you going to go? I said, well, okay. We haven't run out of engine and still got RPM. It'll go. And that's fast in that fucking car that's like cruising on a fucking couch. That's a floaty son of a bitch. Bench seat car with that big of a car. I think weighs 4,200 pounds. Yep. But it was it's gonna have it's probably a different end though. That's what I was looking at. We could change it if you got an end. What's Jim got? Don, what do you got? What do I got to do? This style? Is that what yours looks like? How about we make it easy? Do it off the internet. See if that hooks up. That's Kim. If it hooks up, you're good to go.
Oh my god, how do you even understand what they're saying? Shut up!
I found the most satisfying thing on this car to do. Take this god awful yellow off.
Like that?
It's going back yellow.
It is.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, he wants the same fucking color. So I got to harass him all the time.
Well,
It's a high school car. It's what it was. Nickname Tweety. But I picked on him all the time. I said, of all fucking colors, you had to get a fucking yellow one. Should put a number on it and a fucking. Put the window in.
Well, I do know a guy who put the window in.
Oh, look how much better this truck gap looks just by going bare metal. progress.
Whoa!
What do you do? I told Tim my favorite part of this project I figured out.
What's that?
Peeling this fucking yellow paint off. Really rewarding.
You don't like yellow.
Stress reliever, huh?
What's even more fun to pick on him because he wants to paint yellow again.
Yeah.
Yellow's his color. So it's even better when you can tell him that you don't like it.
Change the color.
You can. They sell it by the gallon.
I know. It's part of the cost.
You know why it takes so many coats of yellow paint to paint? Give you time to change the fucking money. You paint it a different color. Like, man, this cover's like shit. I could just grab some black and it'd be done.
Oh, that's funny.
Whatever I can do to help. Help me call my friend. It's part of being a brother. Yeah, I understand. I think it'll look good to know that I think it'll probably go a little bit.
I told him I want it to be yellow just because it has to be that way because I'm calling for it. But I want to change it a little bit.
Well, you don't want to start playing with pearls and shit because it's dirty. A pearl will dirty the color. Really? It'll look good from like two angles and then it'll look kind of healthy from another angle. Huh. Makes sense. Where are we at? Where are we at on your window regulator project that you're putting in?
I put it all in.
So now, all right, let's go over a couple steps. What direction are you running the bolts from? Yeah. So, we bolted in loose.
No, you usually put the window in and then the regulator.
Yeah, you normally put the window in and then slide the window up here. We'll have to be careful because we don't have seals. You got blue tape in the back and I got a roll of yellow. Kinda don't like putting the window in. It's gonna be easier. Several layers, you don't want that motherfucker coming down. Right, Dylan?
Yup.
Pull on.
Put one more, it'll go. Right in the middle. That'll hold it. Don't think? Okay, Slick. Now, you got to get the regulator in, but you can't bolt it until it's in the glass. And then you got to turn the crank and put it where it needs to be. So the channel that's on the glass, so this roller goes in your track. The door. Right here. This one, so I believe, both of these go into the glass, this one goes into here. you gotta crank it.
How's that going with it? Got it going.
If your channel on your glass faces you. Huh? Yeah, like that. So you put the whole thing in the door. And then it all, like, well, you can't really put it in there though. So you got to get your one piece in here and get your other pieces in your glass. With your track on your glass, you might have to drop the window down some. Get your one in here first.
Now, just this little one.
Careful, you're on the wrong side of that rod. Oh, that's your. Is that your inside door handle?
Probably.
Well, it needs to be in the right place, but it's not. We gotta figure out. There you go. So it should just slide in there. You were there. And make sure, because some of those have like one end that's pinched over. Right there. And then it should slide. See how it's notched right there? It should all go right there. There you go. There it is. Alright. Now you bring your regulator up kind of close to where it's going to go. Okay? And then we crank it to bring those arms around the glass. Carefully. Not binding shit, not breaking shit. Say hold it with your hand. Don't get your phalanges in here. What's it doing? Fighting it or what?
I'm just trying to figure out. That's, we gotta go this way.
Yeah, it's all the way down right now, I think. All of it's at the bottom right now. If it makes it easier, tag a couple bolts in it. I don't care. We just might have to take them back out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See, that whole thing needs to rotate right now. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Take your crank back off or whatever you gotta do. Well, see, this has to rotate up. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Where's it gotta go? Up? Down? Sideways? Huh?
It's gotta go up.
Well, you're all the way up against your window now. With your shit. Drag that thing down. There you go, stop. Get to it. And get to that bottom one. In a finger. There you go. That'll kind of help hold it.
Is it a groove
You'll
system
hit the
like?
window and you'll break it. What?
Is it a groove system like a?
Yeah.
Big up?
Go. Up. car that's going to do it instead of telling you.
That's fine. I don't.
Alright, look at it. Grab me that stool, because this is too hard on my fucking knees.
If I would have remembered. Yep.
Remembered what?
How it came apart.
I think I took them out.
Yeah. If I would have been the one taking them out and everything, I might have possibly retained some of that.
Doubtful.
Probably not.
But if you pay attention, I'll show you what we're going to do. Alright. Now we got it come. And make sure we don't get fucking bound up in this goddamn linkage. Linkage must run, alright, it runs right there. So, come back, slide that one in. No, I just can't see anything. I'm gonna go installing by braille. In front of the track. Installing this one. Installing this one. Looks like it. Pull that tape. Give me this your ratchet for it?
Yep. should be a wrench there too.
There it is. Pull up on the window just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little. Pull up, pull up. All right, stop. Go up just a little bit again. Right there. It should stay now, Tony. I didn't put washers on, but it'll be alright.
Yeah, I just got them in case.
We ain't gonna be running the fucking window up and down.
I just bought washers just in case because I didn't know how big the hole was, but
I can't get that one in because the regulator's in the way. Something wrong. Did I hit that fucking rod? Yep, sure as shit. Well, must not have had the regulator in the right position or something. Because it's like it's all the way down. It's not binding on anything.
no, it don't look like it. It's got to be the right one.
Yes and no. The other one looks the same.
Well, the I guess yeah, because this is on the bottom side, so maybe that.
This one goes to this side. 'Cause there's your stop.
Great. Love it.
That's all right. So we'll just go. Let's go part way. We'll do all this fuckery again. How's that sound? Perfect. Okay.
Gotta do what we gotta do.
Then we're gonna put like a P on it and a D. I'll let you know when I get it.
I just seen it move, so I was like, "Ooh." I don't think they'll be moving anything this afternoon.
Why?
We got pretty good rain still coming at us.
Really? So you're gonna have to hold that glass so I can get all this shit out. Go. But you can't drop it. last bolt. Then I got to get it out of the tracks. You just got to hold the glass. Oh, that's a priority now?
It was because I couldn't concentrate on
Don't fuck it up, Hot Rod. Huh?
I think I'm where I need to be.
Well, we won't know where you need to be until we start doing this. Hang on. Don't fuck up. You gotta talk to me if you're really losing it. You're losing it? You got it?
No, I can't.
Good to you.
My arm doesn't look like
I got something. I got something binding somewhere. I'm trying to get this roller into that track. Like, pull the glass towards you, bud. Alright, stop. I see the problem. Slide in there. That's right. Well, stop. Now we're fucked. There. You gotta stay in the track. Ow! What are you doing? I'm doing nothing. Okay. Hold, please. You gotta try to go up, maybe? There you go. Yeah, we came out of the front track with the problem. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Okay, let go. It'll stay. Get your fingers out.
My right hand, when I hold something like that for so long, my right hand cramps and I gotta basically look at my fucking fingers and tell them to move.
It goes right there, Tim. So, you got paint marker or Sharpie? Here. Sharpie, put in drivers. Now, if you look up the barrel, I got rubber hose. Help me remember, we'll bring a little rubber hose. And we'll put it on here. I mean, we could put a chunk of your weather stripping back in, but I don't see a reason. Nah, it's going to work good enough that it's not going to cause a problem here. Okay, the other side's just like that, but slower but faster but slower.
Yeah.
See, but you don't want to put pressure on it. See what I'm saying? Put that here. Put that on the outside there. And then just take a piece of tape. Oh, you got boards in there?
Yeah, because of the extra weight. Mark.
So you get seals.
Yep.
Sweet.
That's gotta be the other side.
Yeah.
What's that? Yep.
What the fuck? That's what everybody says when they find out I grind out to, you'll never guess. Very fucking scary hard shit. I mean, heavy fucking stuff that goes Kick it enough!